back. Studio 56 podcast. Pete, what episode we on, bro? I be forgetting every week, though.
20.
Episode 120. We are here, man. Torn to my right, Pookie to my left, Pete on the ones and twos, Big Ant. Make sure you tap it in on every platform, but right here, make sure you are subscribed to Studio 56, the channel. Content dropping all week. Most stuff coming on. How we going on the streaming sites? We still working on it. Still working on the streaming.
Nah, it's all up.
Everything is up on all streaming outlets from We here. We good, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Bet. All streaming sites, Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud.
You listen to your podcast on this.
Podcast.com, because I know some people like long-term content, especially my truck drivers. That's what they be looking for and everything. So I want y'all to start going and hitting them sites up too, bro. If y'all, that's how y'all like y'all content. When y'all cleaning up the crib and everything like that, we over there with it, man. So make sure y'all tap in. Studio 56 podcast everywhere, dog. So let's get right to it, man. We here. How did everybody weekend go, bro? How everybody week went this week?
Pretty cool, pretty smooth, man.
Yeah.
Pretty
what
smooth.
you had going? Just chilling?
Shit, yeah, just a little bit of everything, man. Shit. Now you had a little scrimmage. Want to check that out?
Okay.
Of course, I chilled out this weekend. You know, caught some football, college and NFL.
Okay.
I also caught some NBA last night. I was watching the Nets and the Lakers. I was up late watching that one. It was a pretty good game, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty good, man. It was going back and forth.
I did see that block that got on KD. He did it from the side.
On the side, yeah.
That was pretty lit. That was a pretty good play by Russell, for sure.
Oh, Westbrook, man.
Yeah. What else you had? That was it pretty much? Or?
Yeah, that was pretty much it, man. I was kind of just, working throughout the week, and on the weekend, I try to get my little chill time in. And
yeah.
Shit, that's really it, man.
For sure, man. Hey, everybody go to Studio 56 right now. The link is in there, man. Get in there right now. But this week, man, I pretty much did the same old, bro. Working, trying to make it happen. I went to a rap event, I think, on Wednesday over there off 1960 by the Enclave Studios.
Yeah.
I pulled up over there for like a little rap event, like a little listening mixer type vibe going on, and that was cool. I like to tap in with the underground, the city, the people that's on the come up who really trying to do this rap stuff, and I feel like if you trying to get up in this game, that's kind of somewhere you need to be, man. Tap in with Big Cuz Beats. Tap in with what's the homie name? Happy Boots. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to You Aren't Invited, the team, the brand, the clothing line. They work together collectively a lot with the You Aren't Invited and the the music side. They do the mixes and everything like that. They be having people come perform their records, and man, it's just a good place to network and try to get known and get in the mix, man, for sure. Especially if you ain't got nowhere to really display your music in the city, get up over there for sure. So tap in with them. I did that. And then on the weekend side of this thing, bro, I really didn't do nothing. I went and visited my tea lady on Saturday. That was dope to go kick it with them out there at the highs for a little bit. Then I was gonna check out the UFC fight. Went up to Hooters. First I went to the bar, and then the bar was my bad, y'all, my bad. The bar was actually I went in there, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. It just was not my crowd. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. The bar. When I walked inside the bar, I was like, oh, nah, this ain't it, bro. I immediately just said, I tried to see, man, can I fit in here somewhere, sit down and watch the fight and enjoy? I looked, I said, nah. I was way out there in the Tascasita.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which, this is why I used to watch the UFC fights at, though.
Right.
Switched up crowd?
I think back then I just wasn't tripping because I was right down the street.
Right.
So I could walk into the bar and it's 90% white.
Right.
And I'll be like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm just going to have to be the standout black dude because I'm not finna go to the other side of town to watch this motherfucker.
Right.
And then I know my apartment is right up the road, literally like one light away.
Oh, yeah. It's convenient.
2 lights away. So I was like, okay, nah. So then that's when I said, you know what? Let me see what this Hooters do.
All right.
I went into the Hooters, and it wasn't nowhere to sit. But I was like, man, I'm gonna post up in the cut. Let me buy a drink from the bar or whatever. And the girl at the bar was just acting like she didn't see a nigga right there. Like, I'm sitting there. You know, Hooters actually compared to clubs got cheap drinks.
Right.
You get a drink from Hooters for like $7-8.
Shit, damn.
Yeah, Hooters drinks be cheap compared if you go to like a bar or a restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Because you go to certain bars or certain little in-crowd spots, a drink might be $15 in that motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah.
Easy.
But you go to like Hooters, that shit be $7-8. So I was sitting there, I have 2 5s in my hand, and I'm kind of like standing by the bar and behind the nigga sitting down, like, you know.
Like you see me, goddamn it.
Like you see me standing here, big tall red nigga, big tall nigga. I had this same outfit on, ironically. 3 days straight going, but you know,
working, nigga.
So yeah, so I went down like, damn, bitch, you don't see a nigga with this big ass red hoodie on? Like, what the fuck going on, bitch? And I'm saying, she like, I hate when the waiters do that, when they try to, do y'all go through that? I know you don't really just hit the ball like that.
I've been through that a couple of times, man.
Yeah. When they just be like, hey, bro, we don't even see your black ass now, nigga. Like, we gonna act like we too busy to look and make eye contact with you. I fucking hate when the waiter does that, because I am going to tip you. Exactly. If you get a drink from me, I'm not finna give you no $10 tip, but I'm gonna make sure you gonna get a tip. It ain't shit to motherfucking put this shit in the goddamn drink. Mix it with what I want to mix it with and hand it to me, and I'm gonna pay you your couple of dollars on top of what the bar charging.
Exactly.
That's easy money to me.
Easy.
But I guess they be having so many bad experiences with niggas of not tipping, but whatever. Either way, if you at work, if a nigga in line to get something at the bar, you need to holler at that nigga for sure. So that's pretty much this weekend for me, man. Went and kicked it with my pops last night for a little bit. So that's pretty much it, man. Poop, what you had going on, man?
Chilling, man. Got cold in the motherfucker.
Yeah, did.
It got cold Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? And shit, yeah. That's it, man. Chilling.
Cold in a motherfucker. Actually, it got cold Friday.
It been cold every 6 for real.
Was it Friday? It was Friday.
It was Saturday. No, Friday night. Friday night.
Cause Friday after you cut my hair, it was cold. Yeah, it started after it rained.
Like Friday night. Yeah, it got cold.
Cold in the bitch. Been cold ever since. They say it's supposed to get colder. Well, it is. Now it's Monday. It's colder.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Nah, for sure. For H time.
Tonight.
No shit.
It's supposed to drop some more tonight.
Oh man,
it's here.
I'm supposed to grab these bricks. I'm supposed to grab these like long bricks from my stepdad for the crib at the house and shit. He had some extra bricks, and I'm gonna lay them bitches out. Cause I was gonna go buy some to bring the yard out a little bit. But he was like, man, you can take these right here. He was gonna come bring them this morning. That nigga text me like, hey man, we gonna schedule that till tomorrow.
Cold in the motherfucker.
Cold in the motherfucker out there, nigga. That hitting, nigga. I had to cut my heat on.
Yeah,
y'all cut y'all heat on?
Hell yeah.
Everybody did.
I think I forgot. I should have cut my shit off when I left, but I fucking forgot. But it's cold in the bitch, man.
37 tonight. That's crazy.
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, man. I love the cold weather though.
Nah,
I do too.
I love it.
I'd rather be cold than hot.
No bullshit, man.
That's why I don't do no complaining. I'm just saying
it's cold.
It got cold in the morning.
But I ain't fucked up about it.
Nah, not at all, man.
I wanted to shout out Takeoff again. He was laid to rest, man. This weekend out in Atlanta, great turnout. People showed up. His people was there spreading the love. Quavo and Offset spoke well. And it's, you know, I hate to see that, man. I hate to see that once again with Takeoff, man. We've covered that. This ain't something we wish upon people or want to see going on in our culture. 28 years old, the legend Takeoff, man. God bless his soul into the next life, man. And you know, it was crazy to hear Quavo just say of how they planned on being WWE and WWF stars at first because he was good at being an impersonator. It's like you know, it's certain niggas who know how to do that shit, like, and they say he one of them niggas, like, he know how to just, cause some niggas got their little gift where they can naturally just impersonate people. That shit be funny as fuck, dog. And could y'all imagine that nigga altering his voice to sound, cause you don't know.
He's so quiet.
Yeah, you just don't see it. Yeah,
you ain't never get to see that side, like. So just hearing that, you know what I'm saying, it just shows, you know, he gonna be missed. you know what I'm saying, by his family and shit. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
And then, you know what's crazy, going through the old videos and shit, bro, and as quiet as he was, he never showed it when you really pay attention to in the music videos, the way he carried himself and acted and performed the music in the videos, the way he stepped into the raps. It was never like, hey, I'm a quiet, shy nigga. So it was like, hey, when they cut this camera on, I got to get in my mode.
Right.
As opposed to me just being laid back and not saying nothing to nobody. Because I was just looking at some videos. That nigga was stepping and moving. And I was like, hold on, this nigga really not, like, he really quiet. But it's like, damn, nigga, you really...
He was doing his shit.
He did his shit, bro.
Takeoff shit. You know
that nigga was doing the Migos shit 1,000%. The energy.
That's what made it. It's like that's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely a heavy influence with him. You know
and it was solid for them to give him his flowers too as a group while he was here. This nigga the reason we rapping.
Facts.
Yeah. They both said it. Offset used to say it. Offset said it. Quavo said it. He the best out the group. He the real reason we rap.
Nah, man, I seen it. I seen that little clip when Offset was speaking, and after he said, I just seen he kind of broke down, but you can tell like bro really did have an effect on him. You know what I'm saying? Like as they were saying, as you were just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like inspired him in so many ways. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying it a few weeks ago whenever it happened, you know what I'm saying? It's like he was that glue.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? He was the glue for them too. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you just always seen that vibe, just watching them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
that shit crazy, man. God bless his soul, man. Laid to rest, and that's a real tragic event, man. Rest in peace to Takeoff, man.
Yeah.
Long live the last rocket, man. Forever fly high, my boy. You was a legend. Most definitely, people poured out their condolences and love, and I think the way that social media reacted Friday, bro, it was different because it was on some stuff like it had just finally really set in with people. Mm-hmm. Like everybody, the way, like, because people had be posting them all through the week. People that had posted them already, but when it was funeral time, it was like, damn, we really gotta go to Takeoff funeral. Like, we cannot, but they couldn't believe it, and I'm still like, damn, man. So God bless Takeoff, man. Also, we got an update on Young Dolph's case. Young Dolph anniversary is coming on the 17th, 1 year anniversary of his death. His kid's mother spoke out on social media and said that, you know, she's going through it, and that's a part of it, man. And condolences to her, his two children, his friends, his family, people that really know him as, you know, outside of the rap star. You know what I'm saying? But they had announced that the third suspect was picked up and indicted. And they had said that this was the girl Desto, who was shot and killed out here in Houston's father. Yeah, that was a weird like turn of events, which this has nothing to, that doesn't mean anything, that this has nothing to do with this. Right. The internet is gonna do the internet research and see who homie was in pictures with. Gomez, is it Gomez?
It's Hernandez Govin.
Hernandez Govin, my bad. Hernandez Govin, you're right. Her Hernandez Govin. And yeah, man, it's out there, it's all over the internet. They even did a news special out there in Memphis looking into Hernandez Govin. And it showed that one of the other guys that they have arrested had something, they had a relationship together. Oh. They had that on the news out there.
A relationship.
Like they knew each other.
Right.
Like down the street. Like they know where they stayed at.
And you know what's funny? I seen that where he's from, Orange Mound. Remember where they found the car at? Yeah. Like he stayed like right there.
Yeah, they from right down the street.
Like right there where the white car was at. That's on the scene.
They're saying that he actually solicited this. Now, the police made something very clear that they would not be revealing the details of the evidence that they have or how they know. but they made it clear that they have solid evidence that these guys are the ones who did this.
It's just crazy. A third suspect. Well, you know, we always like, damn, what? It was a driver for sure, because you know we seen the car, and we seen the other two jump out. So it's like, damn, this is really 3 suspects for real. We don't know. Well, they saying that that he played whatever role of I guess setting it up.
Ordered it, yeah. Like ordered the hit. He told them to get it done. Basically, they was careful. I noticed they was real careful in how they worded it because they asked. Were they paid? They asked this and then they asked the DA and the prosecutor. What a prosecutor is. I mean the DA were they paid? Did he pay these two? And he said no. They didn't say no. They said basically we believe that he's the one that asked it to be done. So they leaving the window open. Right. They were also asked, were there any other suspects that they are looking into and investigating? They didn't give an answer. So, I don't know, bro. This is a wicked situation. They are innocent until proven guilty. Now, the dude straight drop. They did say he asked for a transfer.
Right. I heard he was having a lot of problems down there, though.
Yo,
that's what I heard.
Yeah. Well, you on the internet, they gon'
No. I'm talking about from the little when you read it and shit. You know what I'm saying? They said he wanted to move from having problems. Yeah. In his living arrangement.
Yeah. They said the arrangements, the conditions, and different things. Right. Which it could not even be none of that. He probably just like, man, I want to go somewhere else. You know.
Boy, trying to get his ass up out there.
Yeah. I mean, he is.
He's trying to get the fuck on.
I don't want to say nothing until it's confirmed.
It's called an I-60. You dig what I'm saying?
Tell me something, bro.
I-60. That's how you bail your way up out that hoe if you're scared. You know what I'm saying? You can tell them hoes anything on that bitch.
Yeah.
And shit, they gonna take it under discretionary. They whoop, they movie. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna say homie is telling until it comes out confirmed, but it's going to look suspect.
Yeah.
I just got to keep that 1,000. Now, I ain't going to be a disrespectful nigga. It's just the way the world works and the reality that we live in today. If you get transferred and you're asking for a transfer and then another nigga gets arrested the week later,
I'm just saying.
It's going to look away.
I'm going to say it. My nigga political for real. Listen. That boy telling, bro. Somebody had to tell on this nigga because this nigga was out the way.
Oh no, somebody told on him.
Somebody told on this nigga. I ain't saying the straight drop nigga or the other nigga.
Yeah, somebody told.
But somebody definitely told. Somebody said something for them to come pick
a year later.
You know
somebody told. We can 1,000% assure that.
Facts.
So I did want to just come out and update on that. Rest in peace to young Dolph. Long live Dolph. Paper Route Empire, man. 1 year anniversary. This is tough. Sometimes some of this stuff is still unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
Young Dolph, long live the legend for sure. Shout out to Memphis, man. Let's get into the Bankroll Freddy situation. I forgot to put that on there. My bad, y'all.
Bankroll Freddy, man.
I forgot to put the Bankroll Freddy story on there. Let's listen to a little bit of that.
How many of them was indicted? Because I didn't get it. Was it 80?
72. And then it was some saying 80, but 72 on the write-up from the news that I did.
That's what I was trying to see. Cause I seen some hot numbers. I was just trying to make sure that was.
So I'll go to the actual write-up.
72. God damn.
I'm gonna go to the actual write-up right now and play that. Let y'all hear this real quick for a little bit, and then we'll get into the feedback off of this. This is a crazy story. Now the first clip of y'all gonna hear is when he got arrested in April. Because he had got arrested in April earlier this year. So here we go.
With the syrup and shit, huh?
Yeah.
Last night, arrested on federal and weapons charges. 27-year-old Bankroll Freddy, or Freddie Gladney, was arrested during a traffic stop Thursday in Marion. During a search of his truck, police found a gun, 21 pounds of marijuana, and 171 grams of prescription sedative. Freddie was booked into the Crittenden County Detention Center on state drug and weapons charges and held for FBI on equivalent federal charges.
Massive arrests in Little Rock and Pine Bluff, all on federal drug and weapons charges. This comes from operations involving more than a dozen federal, state, and local agencies. Our Samantha Boyd was at that press conference earlier when those indictments were announced. And Samantha, they're calling this a monumental takedown.
Laura, they are. It was a massive bust that was led by a massive team of investigators. More than a dozen federal, state, and local agencies are part of these ongoing operations, working to address the pipeline of crime from Pine Bluff to Little Rock.
Last night was a restless night for hundreds of law enforcement officers that supported this multi-state, multi-jurisdictional operation.
45 arrests made Wednesday morning and 80 people indicted on federal firearm and drug trafficking charges. The U.S. Attorney's Office calling it a monumental takedown.
The most violent offenders, the most violent groups, and the most violent places. These are our priorities.
The charges all coming as a result of 3 federal operations, all trying to cap what authorities say is a pipeline of crime from Pine Bluff to Little Rock.
We're all in the business of saving lives. That's exactly.
So, they basically did like a little statewide operation. The feds, state, and local departments all came together for this case. Mm-hmm. A cop was killed while arresting somebody who was under investigation. And they just tied everything going on all into one big situation. Right. So that's why so many. Some of them are from different cities like Pine Bluff or maybe different towns in between and everything. Right. Bankroll Freddie and his father were both arrested.
Damn.
And this is normally how it goes nowadays with these things. When you're a rapper, you're going to be the face of it. Right. No matter if you had a small role in this, you could have just been a whatever. But if you're a rapper and you tied into it, they most definitely go want to put that out there and make it seem.
And don't forget, especially with them, remember this?
Yeah.
The Arkansas, the Little Rock gang shit.
Yeah. That's
what they known for.
Yeah. Yeah.
They had a real big gang situation back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? You know, organized crime, Pine Bluff. That shit ain't far from each other. You know, that's just
45 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? So I could see this. You know what I'm saying? Like why they got all 80 people jammed up because of affiliations and shit on a drug level, gang level, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And them killing that cop. And I don't know if that guy did that on purpose or not. But I tell y'all this, you know, everybody's innocent until proven guilty on this. Bankroll Freddie, his father, everybody involved. But if you kill a cop, bro, that is investigating, and you part of a gang or a crew, you are fucking it up for everybody.
They come to get everybody.
They gonna take everybody down, and now we all are gonna be plastered in the court as some demons and criminals and bad actors for society.
No, facts.
That's just how they're gonna do it.
And the more they can pin, you know what I'm saying, the more time they can get about this situation, bro, trust me, they gonna squeeze on these guys, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
On the paper side, man, they gonna get some time up our niggas. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, on their side.
And you know, I watch these whole little write-ups when I do these videos and watch the whole video. Dog, the police officer, the lead detective or whatever was like, we woke up this morning at 3 a.m. with officer such and such on our mind. And they got it in the write-up. They got his name plastered and everything. I can't remember it, but condolences to his family and everybody. They said, hey, his work that he had put in on this investigation led us to be able to get 12 wiretaps. They have all this stuff in the write-up. So I just be telling y'all, man, and this is what we put out there, before you kill, if you getting money, get your money. Get your money, bro. Get your money, but the murder, the violence and shit like that, it don't mix, bro. It don't mix.
Nah, man, you can't just be, you know what I'm saying, recklessly killing a motherfucker.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially no cops.
I just look at it like, you know, I'm a firm believer in, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, motherfuckers ain't, you don't supposed to kill people for one, you know what I'm saying, that's just a political thing to say, but on some natural shit, you know what I'm saying, you can kill a person and that shit be righteous. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a righteous kill for real. You know, if a motherfucker invading your space or anything towards you. You know what I'm saying? But if you just dry killing motherfuckers, bro, it's like the karma you get is just nigga can't even be sad or feel any type of way for you because you it's like you don't care about, you know what I'm saying, nothing. So why should somebody care about you? Why should karma even care about you? You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. They got the gang names in the paperwork. It's all allegations right now, but it's getting tough, man. And they locking down on everything. Another rapper locked up on some federal time, man. So Bankroll Freddie seemed like a cool dude, man. Like, good energy.
I think he was selling dogs and
man, he was
making cool music and man. Then ripping Arkansas and shit.
Yeah, man, drip like this. And you know what's crazy about Bankroll Freddie? It was like the nigga personality. You just don't get the back, and that's what I say. Like he could have possibly, allegedly, just been in the money part of the business,
right.
And this other shit just came with it. Like, and damn, it's fucked up, man.
Hey, man, sometimes you gotta cut ties, man, with certain guys, man.
That's
what I'm saying?
Because the industry, bro, the rap industry fucked with Bankroll Freddie, bro.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
When I say the industry, I can't say other rappers, but the people, the fans of rap and hip hop, no matter what his views or followers was, people really enjoyed seeing Bankroll Freddie as a rapper. Like, it wasn't, you didn't hear nobody had nothing bad to say about him. Nobody was like, I never. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's that, man. It's crazy. We'll see what happens. We'll keep y'all updated, man. So the conversation that hit the net today, we got two of them. 21 Savage says that 21 makes the comment that Nas is irrelevant.
Nah, I know he ain't say that shit.
He said that. Let me play a little bit of the clip real quick.
Play that shit.
Let me let y'all hear for y'all on here so niggas won't think I'm making this up.
Come on, 21.
My
Get
nigga
off the
say
gas, homie.
Damn, it's not
One mic. No, bro. No, he's not relevant. He just has a loyal ass fan base. He just has a loyal fan base that and he still make good ass music. They don't have a core fan base relevant. What y'all
kids didn't wake up and download that?
What's y'all definition of relevant?
Does relevancy only exist within the youth?
No, relevancy is popular opinion. And popular opinion.
So then what I'm saying is this though right here. So since I'm a 41-year-old, know what I'm saying? Not
closely connected or appropriate to what is being done or considered.
The best example of this relevancy shit is Nas just dropped a project today. It's a great project. He did his thing. He's Nas, right? But Hove dropped a verse on God Did, and the world went into a frenzy. The world of all ages, not just your world, went into.
That is the worst example of what relevancy is right there. You comparing what he got going on to what another nigga did, that is not the determination of relevance.
Did you hear 21 Savage answer his own question though at the beginning?
Yeah. So we're gonna play a little bit more.
Crazy.
Frenzy. Man, they've been talking about Glorilla. We've been talking about Glorilla. That's a fact.
But I want to ask you. You had mentioned Nas doesn't have relevancy. What do you mean by that he doesn't have relevancy?
I don't know what y'all consider relevant, so maybe I used the wrong word.
That means he's still relevant, because if he wasn't relevant, that means nobody be checking for this.
That's what his core
means, man. But it still means
that ain't what relevant means, though. That's not relevant.
That's not what it means to you.
That's not what relevant means, period.
But that's not what it means to you, homie. Like I said.
Alright, so look, let's say I started rapping in 1995, and in 2022 I do a concert and all my fans that were my fans in 1995 are there. Am I relevant, or do I just have a loyal fan base?
That's just a core fan base.
That's a core fan base.
Let me say this. Let me say something about that though. I just went to one mic. I just went to Nas show. Last month with him busting Wu-Tang, and the age range that he talks about on this project when he says
the ages of the motherfuckers from 50 to 60 to 16, that shit is 100% accurate. Like, walking through the crowd or walking even to the venue, women, men, white, Asian, black, Latino, and every fucking age range from 60s down to teenagers is in that bitch. And when I think about relevancy, I'm looking at it like, is it pertinent? Yeah, because he's talking about shit that's happening now. Is it important? Yeah, because it's defining. It's still encapsulating artistic value. So yeah, I think this shit still holds relevant. Commercial playing during NBA games. Nas did it.
So I say that to say this, bro. If you say a nigga's, see, there's relevance and then there's irrelevant. So if you say I'm not relevant, that means you're saying I'm irrelevant. There's no in between. So we can agree that relevant is not the correct term to use. I don't know how y'all feel.
Nah, he shouldn't have used that.
Yeah, nah, he could have used a million other terms. But.
Yeah, and he did say maybe I'm using the wrong word, but in this conversation, he said he's not relevant, and that's 1,000% incorrect. Because if you got people coming to your shows, you're making money, because that's what people base everything off of nowadays, really. But I don't give a shit about that. But people are coming to your shows, they're still talking about your albums, he's still touring worldwide. He was in the game in 94, so he's finna hit 30 years.
Like, I think Sugar Hill dropped in like 93.
His first album was 94, huh?
Yeah, as a
solo.
As a solo artist, yeah.
Okay, 93. So he finna hit.
I was on him in the Sugar Hill age, you know what I'm saying? I was a young, like, I just listened to a lot of rap young because I'm an old man.
Same
so a
here.
lot of these cats, I've been on them like since I was 8, 9 years old, like, and I still listen to them today. So we talking about 30 years.
My boy say he got a core fan base and he makes good music. Like, okay, so
but that's saying he's relevant, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. 21 say, yeah, he got a core fan base and he make good music. Right after he just said he ain't relevant.
Yeah.
He turned around and said, I was like, bro, you answered your own question for real.
It ain't a place I ain't been where it wasn't no Nas fans. Like,
Come on,
I can honestly say
Yeah.
that. Like,
and then you gotta understand, this nigga is hip hop for real. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trap rap. He ain't.
nah, he is.
You know what I'm saying?
What is it? Artistic value.
A certain genre of this fucking game that we call hip hop.
Nah, he's
This nigga is one of the ones. You know what I'm saying? So when you were part of that, like, not saying these other cats not part of hip hop, because they are in their own right. You know what I'm saying? But he came from a different cloth of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That you just can't say no shit like that, because he part of the culture for real. You know what I'm saying? Nas' name get through in the ring with heavyweights, nigga. This nigga went up against Jay-Z and shit.
Come on, man.
Eat the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking about a nigga that gets a lot of comparison to Tupac and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
I think you ain't. I don't think you can call somebody not relevant or irrelevant until they retire or fall off. And the thing is, with Nas, he's stapled as a hip hop figure and one of the faces of the original just hip hop culture. In the time frame, it's stamped and cemented, so he can never not be relevant as long as he's still rapping and the product is overall good. Now, you could say he's not the most popular right now.
Yeah,
you could say that. You could say, hey man, the kids are not listening to him, but I just think relevant is the wrong word. Relevant and Nas with rap don't go together. They just will never go together, because he did something that 98% of rap artists can't do: stay a topic of conversation and put out music and still tour the world for 30 years. Nigga, hip hop ain't but like 40 years old,
bro. Then you gotta understand, like, not from that time to right now to in the future, people are still gonna pull up Nas' name in the conversation of lyricism. You know what I'm saying?
Stay in that top 5
MCing and shit. You dig? Shit that the essence of hip hop type shit. You know what I'm saying?
And I think a lot of niggas don't really realize, a lot of people, parents, and they have fans who are now having kids, and they are raising their kids listening to Nas a little bit. This happened before already with other people. Like, shit, it happened with me. It happened with you. Well, nigga, I wasn't the same age as the Hot Boys and shit. Them niggas was grown men when I came out, but I wasn't Pimp C and UGK age. That music wasn't for me.
Pockets full of stones,
nigga. But my people listened to that.
It was young boys listening to it, man.
We was kids listening to. We was kids listening to. These niggas are way older than us. You know, like 20 years, something like that.
Yep.
Like Jay-Z and all these people are older than us, and they was making music when we was kids, nigga. But our people was listening to that shit. So now it's the same thing with. Hip hop is only like 40 years old, I think.
40, 50.
They say it'd be
40,
50 next year.
50. Hip hop. The culture of hip hop is 50. The culture of 90s era hip hop is 30. So it's like 90s was an era of hip hop in itself.
Yes.
That was a whole conglomerate of niggas trying shit.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta think it went from the cool shit to the
fly shit, fly ladies, man, shit.
That type of shit, but then you had niggas doing all type of little shit in the early 90s with it. You know what I'm saying? Then that shit got hardcore to the motherfuckers.
Shit, gang bang.
You know what I'm saying? You had all type of shit, and it got really, really rough.
Yeah.
And then it went to like party and dance and shit, like you know what I'm saying, the P Diddy era and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And then that shit got back stiff again. Where you had the money era, the fly shit, Jay-Z them. You know what I'm saying? And then you had
niggas just who mixed it all together.
You feel me?
Because I feel like Jay was one of them niggas who mixed it all together. Like, I'm gonna mix party shit with fly shit with lyrical shit.
Right.
And then I'm gonna go kind of try to do some shit that go pop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Then you gotta think too. When the South really just put their foot in niggas' chest, like talking about that shit, just went.
It blew up.
And we see that shit still right now. Like niggas from everywhere try to sound like they from the South. Damn.
Facts.
That shit is crazy.
And I just say that to say that, bro. You can't say that about a nigga like that. That's the wrong word, man. And like niggas say, niggas make mistakes. Niggas speak out of turn. That could be his opinion, but I just say in the definition of what the word relevant is, the opposite is irrelevant. So there's not even this. When you say a nigga is not relevant, that means that you're saying he's irrelevant. And Nas saying Nas is irrelevant. You can't say that when a nigga is still making moves in hip hop. I mean, the nigga just won a Grammy. Like,
come on, man.
King Disease 3. They put out a thing where they said how many words he had used on his last album that he used like 860 words that had never been used before.
Damn.
In any of his catalog.
That's hard to do, bro.
Yeah. That's just showing you what that. I'm elevating my wordplay.
Bro, you gotta think that's like Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Wayne is another nigga like that. He say he listens and go back trying to make sure he don't say nothing twice or some shit.
Bro, you remember that time in rap? Do y'all remember the time in rap where we would like look down on niggas? I don't know. That's that like when we was kid. I was a kid.
Something like recycling shit.
Recycling lyrics, nigga. I was a kid. Nigga.
Oh God.
I was a kid and I looked down on a rapper growing up when I was a fucking baby. Like, man, you said that whole ass shit already, nigga. We used to sit around and say that. Like, man, he said that line already. Then we would give niggas a pass when they would take a hot line and then make it a hook. That's the only way you can get a pass. But if you said the same exact shit twice,
and bro, that shit had got watered down too.
That too.
Taking the line and making it into a hook,
bro. We looked down on that shit.
Watered down quick.
And that was just for niggas who made music. Cause on the freestyles and Ace Town and Screw and shit, we didn't care.
Right.
But for your songs, our mainstream rappers, nah, nigga. If we heard
that shit again,
nigga, don't say that bitch ass shit again. You better come up with something new, nigga. That's how we used to be. Think if we had the internet back then, bro.
That's crazy. But you know how, like, especially like, say on some local shit.
Yeah.
And then when they start doing their thing, it'll be recycled to us, but it's new to the world. You know what I'm saying? And we not thinking about that shit. We just like, nigga, you said that shit again. You feel me? But everybody else, that's some new shit. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
That shit crazy.
That shit crazy. But yeah, man, that's that with that one right there, man. Let's take it on to the next, man. What else we got right here? Wack 100 and this Future story. Now, this is complete entertainment. And like I said, nobody can tell a story like Wack. Wack, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga Wack is in the wrong profession, my nigga. Wack should have been a novelist and wrote books, nigga. Like, Wack, you...
Especially urban novels, nigga.
I ain't gonna... Urban novels, man.
With detailed after detailed.
Yes. Wack, you need to write a book of whatever. It don't gotta even be factual, just fiction, my nigga. Just come up and replay your stories. You can take the names out. Nobody can tell a story like this nigga Wack damn near with certain types of shit, bro. For real. He be telling some good, interesting shit, nigga.
Did you see him in the airport when he was talking, bro?
You know what?
I'm talking about when he was describing. Could you see it?
No, I can see it all.
That's what I'm saying.
Every time he tell a story, I can just like, it's like...
Wack 100 is in the wrong.
He lying his ass off, but you still like...
You can see
I can see everything this nigga Wack said. This story sounds fucking insane. Like, nigga, you saw a nigga in the airport, pressed the nigga, he ran to the terminal, was finna jump. Hey, the nigga threw me the phone with it on speaker, and nigga Birdman was on there.
That nigga said, and he said, the point they got me, that nigga said, hey, you take the bitch, my nigga, I got him. So you told me you would take the girl, you gonna take this nigga.
That sound like a fucking movie script.
Come on, man, that nigga really broke that.
Dog, wait. You gotta get yourself into this goddamn movie writing scripts, my nigga, because you was great at telling the motherfucking story.
Crazy, bro.
Straight the fuck up. But let's play that for the people real quick. Let's go, dog. This nigga Wack.
Bro, say he'll blow Zane out the water on the book side. No bullshit.
Negative no-fly zone was based on the collective at that table when it was on. For instance, Future old Trick some money. So me, Trick and Big U was real close at the time, right? Hey, Future old blow some money. All right, Trick in Detroit. Me and Big U on a red-eye flight to Atlanta. We coming to LAX. We coming through the security, putting our bag through the thing. Who we see on the other side? Future and the girl that's with the bat, the football player. Sierra. We see Future and Sierra. I say, bro, is that who I think it is? He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take them, I got here. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off run. I'm chasing on the dead homies through the dead. And he runs into a motherfucking terminal, and he runs into the thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane. He left it. Wow. He runs into the terminal. True story. He runs into the terminal, right? When he run into the terminal, he take his phone out, right? He know he can only go so far, because what you gonna do, jump onto the runway? That's a long drop down there, right? He throws the phone at me on speaker. All I hear is Stunner voice. He say, Wack, it's me, Stunner, talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm bro.
What the fuck, bro? Come on, dog.
They say, hey, Stunner.
So he throw that nigga the phone, like he threw him the phone.
After
like,
you just chased the shit out.
After you just chased him, he finna come throw you the phone, like
stop it, man.
Get the fuck out.
Busy right now. He said, yeah, but I don't want you to be, nephew. What the going on? I say, he owe Trick a bag, man. He can't be in our backyard and he owe bro a bag. Either he gonna pay or he finna get up and then he gonna pay, right? Trick at home sleep. He don't know what's going on. He in Detroit, right? He say, Wack, my word to you, I'll pay the debt. Let him be. I got business with that man. I said, what? He said, Wack, it's Stunner talking to you. As your brother, leave him be. You got my word, whatever the debt is. Send me Trick, I pay him in the morning. On me. I'm giving you my word. I threw it back the phone and walked away. Trick got his wire. This real shit. What I'm saying?
Bro, Wack is hell, dog.
Hell, when he will, man.
That nigga entertaining as fuck, boy.
This nigga say he was chasing a nigga Not just a nigga. He was chasing Future.
And he threw him the phone. Huh?
In the airport without nobody can. So everybody's watching. Ain't nobody gonna be like, damn, this nigga. Bro, we live in
Sierra, nigga.
Come on, with Sierra.
Hey, get the bitch, nigga. Get the bitch. Like, that's some movie script shit, bro.
Bruh.
So what you do? Tackle Sierra?
no, yeah, that's a. So on the serious side, you came out and said this story is false. He took no part of this, and he's never been in the airport with Wack 100.
Right.
And then he also said Wack be tripping, basically.
Yeah.
Wack did respond. I don't know what he said in his response. They said he responded. If you don't know who Trick is, he's like one of the top dudes out of Detroit, one of the OGs and faces, a legend out there. To my knowledge, that's what I know Trick for being. You know, he stood next to Eminem for quite a other factors out there. And he really got his notoriety on the blog side, not on the Detroit side, when he had the issue with Rick Ross. That's how I really came here. Because I was hearing his name and seeing him in the magazines and shit. And plus the Trick Daddy incident.
Right, that's where I heard it from telling Trick Daddy change your name, nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm the real Trick, nigga. You not type shit.
Yeah.
That's what I remember that.
I remember that. I didn't even talk. I think that shit was on the Beef DVD.
Yeah.
I didn't even talk about that part of the video today, but it was like, yeah, that was another thing. And then when the blog, that was before the blog area. That was
them DVDs.
That was some DVDs.
You got them DVDs. That lets you know really who was really.
Doing
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you weren't on no if you was a rapper and you weren't on them DVDs like talking about in them trenches.
Yeah.
Like niggas was like, yeah, you wasn't a real nigga back then.
Nah, you had to tap in.
You had to tap in.
You had to give him one DVD.
You had to.
You know, the game changed because so many people got able to do it. Niggas ain't got to tap in with the cameraman and the YouTubes no more. It's like whatever, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Trick. Shout out to everybody, man. Wack 100. Come on, dog. And like I told people, even if this was true, I don't really give a fuck.
Nah, facts.
I don't know why. Why is that?
Fan say TMZ would have picked that shit up.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, most definitely. Somebody would have seen that shit.
Nigga, that shit would have made world news. Nigga, what you talking about? Nigga, you talking about Sierra, nigga.
I don't know.
Just off that alone.
And the fact that it's that many years old, Future ain't been with Sierra in like 8-9 years, nigga. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's that with Wack, man. Y'all stay blessed on that topic and everything like that. I don't know if I'm just getting older, bro. And I said that in my video. Like, are we still like on some time where we are like trying to expose niggas on this type of time? Because they were talking about what the checking in really comes from and what it really meant originally.
The Young Bird chain.
Yeah, the Young Bird situation too. Yeah.
I remember that.
His daughter, everybody had the chain.
I remember when Young Bird told that story, bro. Young Bird wasn't even really the target. He just got caught in the middle of that shit.
Be like that though with niggas,
It wasn't even for it, bro.
They be like that with
that shit.
That shit be crazy, bro. That shit wild. But that really came from that conversation of checking in, because I think that's what Wack was talking about, how it really meant like, hey, bro, holla at the people, and checking in was a factor of like certain people being connected city to city, state to state. And hey, man, it's a nigga out there in your city that owe me some money. Holla at the nigga, keep the nigga there, and make the nigga run me my bread. You know what I'm saying?
Extortion.
Yeah, type shit.
Extortion.
Yeah, and they will swear that that's not that, but hey, I told people
extortion. Like
I told people, hey, my nigga, if you checking in, that should not be feeling,
bro. That's sneaky extortion, nigga. That's
to me.
That's hoe nigga shit.
You tap in with niggas that you fuck with and you rock with and you got a vibe in a relationship with, bro. That's what you do when you go to a city. If you go on there, you know if you be a force, do you not want to fuck with this nigga for real or not?
No.
If you a grown man and you don't know that, then you deserve to get whatever happening to you, my nigga. Yeah. If you ain't on that type of time, get you some motherfucking security. Get you some niggas to walk with you. Take some of your homies out there, my nigga, and move accordingly. That's all it is, bro. Because that checking in now at this point, after what we've been seeing, it's over.
That ain't the thing to do.
Man, I'm going to tell you this. Check in with your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying?
Check in with God,
nigga. Make sure you are comfortable with every You know what I'm saying? You doing, nigga. Check in with yourself, nigga. You know the vibes. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when the niggas on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You can see that shit from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? Always watch the angles that motherfuckers are coming to you in. You know what I'm saying? Because you can tell, like, I'm gonna get up out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell, bro. Like, yeah, this ain't for me right here. You know what I'm saying? And you know, nigga talking about this was just a networker. This nigga, that nigga. Man, y'all niggas extort. Nigga, y'all trying to track down the money everywhere these niggas go.
That's it.
That shit crazy.
Get a piece of the pie, seem like, huh?
We're trying to be Debo.
Thanks. I'm going now, transitioning into what Kyrie Irving had said. He actually spoke out on Twitter and said this. I was not put here on earth to participate in any religious, political wars, or incite racial disharmony, prejudice within communities. We are all equal under the sun, and I am here to participate in the building of an equal world and follow the word of the Most High, God, Yah. Then he put the lock-in finger emojis. So when I look at this situation with Kyrie Irving, the Nets owner said he still had work to do because the 5 games that went by.
Yeah.
And he said he still had work to do. That said a lot to me. They had the entire black media cast on their side, or if they wasn't on their side, they played the middle ground in the beginning. Right. But I think when that list came out, that set the tone. I jumped on this the day of because I seen where it was going. I seen where this shit was headed. So I immediately, y'all go look at my Instagram. I posted on my page, my personal page, the first day, like, hold on. What, nigga? I saw where this was headed. So when I jumped out there, I was like, all right, and a lot of the media, they wasn't really on that side. Then they started going against Kyrie. But once that list came out of those 6 things he had to do, people had to be like, you know what? They going too far now. Shannon Sharp said it. LeBron said it. Stephen A. Smith even came back and said it. A few others came back. Jay Will jumped all the way out there. And he was one. In the beginning, Jay Will did not go and say Kyrie deserved to get anything, you know what I'm saying? But I haven't heard Charles Barkley or Shaq respond to it. If they said anything since this, I don't know yet.
Nah, they
I don't think they've been on TV yet.
Nah, they been on the Inside the NBA on TNT, but I ain't heard anything though.
Yeah,
not from them.
I don't really expect them to really say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Especially Charles Barkley. You know, Shaq may, but Charles Barkley. Yeah. Nah, I don't think bro go.
Yeah, I think he gonna stand firm.
Yeah, I think he gonna stand firm on what he pushing.
We are to the point now where Kyrie is basically becoming, and it's kind of waking a lot of people up and just making people paying attention to what's going on. And this is what the group, you know, the people that are offended by this, and it's just a little bit of a disconnect, you know what I'm saying, to where people are not informed all the way, including myself. There's a lot of information for me to learn, but just because I don't know something means that I hate somebody or I make a comment about you mean that I'm doing hate speech.
Right.
You know, the religion side of it, I tell people all the time, this is just me. You can believe and follow whatever religion you want to follow. I call out the hypocrisy of, hey, you telling me I cannot make a comment about that, about the obvious of us not running and controlling certain things that we are heavily impactful on, and basically the heartbeat of the NBA or the music industry or certain things.
America, nigga.
Yeah, America, we the heartbeat of this shit, and we don't have control. And that's what I push in this conversation. And you can Google and look up who are in control. And for me to say that this group of people is in control of the business side of this, and that's considered hate speech, that's the thing that I have a problem with. You know what I'm saying? And the religious side of it, I'm not all the way equipped and informed, so I can't really speak on that. Other people can. You know what I'm saying? They have the documentaries online. The information is there for y'all. But I just feel like the black struggle is obviously put to the back burner.
Man, you know, we seen Kanye talk about, you know what I'm saying, speak on this same subject, right? Mm-hmm. But then we see Kyrie basically just posted a fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? But the difference is, and I think that's why a lot of people really starting to pay attention, because when Kanye was saying that he was throwing so much other shit, people was really missing. It was slipping the mind. You know what I'm saying? But Kyrie don't do all that extra shit.
Yeah.
So when people pay attention to it, it's like, damn, hold on. This nigga don't even play basketball for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He uplifting and doing all this other, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got no negativity going on. Y'all really gonna make him. Okay, now we seeing that, like, everybody's starting to see, like, all right, this shit is they doing, it's like the it's getting worse and worse, the punishments, quote unquote, you know what I'm saying, or what you gotta, the humiliation and shit you gotta go through is getting worse and worse, just to get back in the position that you worked for. First of all, it wasn't given to you. You was allowed to come in because they liked what you could do. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. Like with like how I look at it. Like bro, these niggas they work for these. They sweated. They put in the work to get to these places. Yeah, it's true enough. It's owned by y'all or whatever, but still, like, without them, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's nothing. Y'all ain't got a 300 Larry Birds coming in that motherfucker.
And see, that's the thing.
400 Pistol Pete's coming to this.
That's them days is over.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it, man.
And see, that's the thing that I think people have to really understand too. So, like, you know, when we talk about the league, bro, and understand, like, you watch basketball, that, you know, I would say 95% at least of the league is black.
Oh yeah, at least 95%.
At least 95% of the NBA is black. So it's a thing where when you show somebody like, hey, I'll get you out of here and you can be replaced because you don't want to follow the guidelines, but it's like, who are you replacing me with? Another one of me.
True.
Like,
with the quickness.
I mean, they laid down that demonstration with Nick Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, nigga, you not acting how we want you to act right now with your TV show, or you did something that wasn't even done on the TV show on your own platform.
Yeah.
It ain't like you came on our TV station and said this shit, Nick Cannon.
He said it on his own platform.
And you went on to your own platform, if I'm not mistaken, his own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And this content was discussed, and nigga, you can't do that. And then we'll show you how we'll replace you with one of your friends.
I'm talking about one of your people that you hired.
Yeah, nigga, another black person. You know what I'm saying? We just do it like that. And that's a display of, to us, and that's what I'm saying, we don't have a right to have an opinion, because to us, you flexing your power.
Oh yeah.
Y'all might not feel like y'all flexing y'all power, but in our culture, I can't even tell you that you are demonstrating control.
But see, they at this point, they can't even deny that they fucking flexing the power. They fucking know this shit.
Exactly.
And they know they can get away with it. So it's like, man, at this point, like, I ain't even gonna sugarcoat the shit.
Nah.
Y'all know what the fuck y'all be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanna what they call it, buck breaking and not.
Yeah.
It's just a form of fucking buck breaking, just on fucking social media now, bro.
And I'm glad what you just said, Pooh, because
like dead ass, that shit is
1,000% facts, because that's gonna lead into our next two topics that we gonna piggyback into and go into. Akon went on Vlad TV, and you know the title is up there if y'all want to look at it on Vlad, where he said, Africans don't focus on slavery, black Americans still do.
Because it wasn't taught over there. It's not shown over there. When them motherfuckers come over here, not saying, I'm gonna reflect, when they come over here, the first thing that's what they hear about. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? You gotta understand, we talking about a continent of countries, bro. It's not one big whole thing. So that ain't what they taught over there, bro.
Sure. And see, this is where we have to differentiate and understand these things with niggas like Akon. Akon, you know, you got a right to your opinion like anybody else, my nigga. But when you go onto these platforms and you say these things, you talk about focus on slavery like we ain't in America where color is the leading determination of how this operation still works in 2022. People want to act like the color of your skin is not the first thing that is looked at in describing or talking about a person or how the system works. It is. In that position, blacks are least favored. So why wouldn't blacks still think about slavery in America, my nigga?
Man, but this is my thing. Nigga, where did you get your fame from? Where did you get your notoriety from? Where did you get all your game, from America, my boy? I mean, I don't know, you be from over there, over here, whatever. But bro, I know you as being a African American for real. You know what I'm saying? When you use that term African American, because you know, that's what I know you as. You know what I'm saying? You talk about all this shit over there. You getting all this money from China and all building lights and doing all that. But in my eyes, on some American shit, looking at you, it's just like, bro, you exploiting this shit over there. You know what I'm saying? You taking some shit and using it to your advantage to live better for you and your 15 wives that you got. Sure. You know what I'm saying? That's how I really just look at him. Like, cause like you always trying to make it seem like Africa is better than America. You can do this over there. You can't do this over here. You like, nigga, stay over there. Quit coming over here using the American platforms. Quit pushing all this shit to Americans. Nigga, stay your ass over there and shit. It'll be cool. And
we can be very clear and honest here. Not all, but a nice percentage, a nice group of Africans look at us as beneath, lower, or they need to outdo, outshine, or hey man, they're whatever imagery that they were taught by America about the blacks over here. And whenever I hear Africans say black American, you're letting me know we're not one.
You separated.
You're separating us, bro.
Bro, and then you gotta think, they can come over here and live how the fuck they want to live. Right. They ain't gotta convert to nothing. But if we go over there, we gotta convert to their ways and shit, or we'll be looked down upon, my nigga.
Nah, facts.
You dig what I'm saying?
Facts.
So when
unless you rich,
and even then,
yeah.
Because it's certain, it's the structure of how that shit ran. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, I don't want you, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can come over here, start stores, start a business, do out. When niggas go over there, try to do that nigga bankrupt.
Yeah.
Because they gonna be, black American, they gonna make a big they fucking around trying to burn your shit down. Cause they gonna feel like you infecting they people. Because that's how they show us to them.
Let's be very clear. And when niggas like Akon get on these platforms and say this shit, let's say 30,000 niggas just say, you know what, we all picking up and moving to Africa. Are they going to be very welcoming, or is that going to be a problem, my niggas?
I think it's going to be a problem.
I think we know it's going to be a problem.
Listen, you're going to have to get more than some shots, man.
Like, come on.
You dig what I'm saying?
Let's be all the way 1,000, nigga. Everybody look down on us anyways, Akon. So you telling me 30,000 niggas from America saying, you know what, we going to take Akon advice, nigga, and we all finna move to Africa. We finna sell all our shit over here, and we going to go to Africa, and Africa just gonna be so welcoming, and this is gonna be a better place for us to be than what we got going on in America right now. Knock it off, my nigga. Shut that bullshit up, Akon.
Facts, man.
Stop going on these platforms. When you say that shit, you are creating a motherfucking divide. And me as a black American, when you say black American, that applies to me, nigga, so I'm gonna respond. And I'm gonna talk about it, nigga, cause you talking to me. I am a black American. Simple and plain.
Nah, facts.
Straight up and down, my nigga.
See, the thing is, I feel like niggas like that, you can't really exploit America how you can over there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because they looking at the glitz and glamour. You know what I'm saying? What you done, you know what I'm saying? Your accolades, nigga ain't taking that away from you, bro. You a car thief type nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you a grimy nigga, bro. Yeah. That's just part of you. It's always gonna be part of you. You try to make it like it's some other shit, but it really ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You that type of nigga, and you be trying to sound, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which is cool. I don't knock you. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, but don't try to put that shit off on America and make it seem like Africa and America is a great divide. It's already bad enough when Africans have authority over black Americans, bro, in like jail systems and shit. Yes. They treat niggas worse than they probably get treated at home where they from.
For real.
You dig what I'm saying? Taking they personal shit out on black Americans. Yeah. I done seen this shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll treat a white boy, a Mexican, better than they'll treat a black American. You dig what I'm saying? So. Yeah. Nigga don't want to hear none of that shit talking about Africa this and Africa that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you tripping.
Nah, facts.
You tripping,
bro. I've heard this same shit.
Like, I done been through it, bro.
Yeah, I already know. I know.
So that shit, like, nigga, you can miss me with the African shit. You need to go try to get somebody to bring the side of them ears up, nigga. You got that big ass line across this shit. That shit, nigga gotta make sure he do this and do this to this nigga ass up. You know what I mean? You need to go get that shit fixed, nigga. While you talking about this bullshit.
Nah, facts,
bullshit
bro. Facts. So that led me to the two conversations we just had, right? Everybody can step up and speak for their people and speak about us and have these opinions and, you know, put their people first.
Nah, facts.
So the conversation that I want to transfer into was this Vlad interview with Adam 22 right now. Vlad TV, I know y'all know who he is, and Adam 22 is the owner of No Jumper, the face of No Jumper. Dope platform, but him and Joe had a back and forth. Him and Joe Budden had a back and forth probably about 2 months ago, maybe. I don't know how long ago. And I guess it didn't sit right with Adam 22 because he keeps bringing it up. They were questioning him, and it got a little bit loud and aggressive and passionate in there about the way he handles black people content as a white man. Exploiting it. They don't feel like they're exploiting it. You know, that's what he says. He's not exploiting it. Vlad has explained plenty of times that he's not exploiting it. That's what he says, you know.
You're a public figure. Looking ass.
And which, you know, y'all have a right to feel that way. And you can tell yourself, these guys are rappers, they're entertainers, I'm just doing my job. And you know, I can't tell you to not have that in your head. There's nothing I would ever try to do to force you to think differently. But I saw the latest clip where where Vlad took the opportunity to take a shot at Joe, and he asked Adam, does he think that Joe Budden would be mad about him re-uploading Aaron Carter's content after he died, or uploading Aaron Carter's content after he died? So that's in the title. Aaron Carter just passed away, and Adam explained his piece on it, and he said, you know, I'm going to still do it, man. I mean, if somebody dies, I'm going to post their life story up, and, you know, it's like history, it's like a moment, and da-da-da-da. And even when Adam was arguing with Joe about it, he said, man, when people die, people play their music and things like that. People play their music, and it's like a celebration. Joe's argument, which it got lost because he was kind of like, and then Ice and Ish were into it, and those are other two co-hosts on the show, and they were getting passionate about it and everything. This is that circle playing dumb shit when they say that to me, because y'all know Joe is not questioning y'all about y'all re-uploading content when they die. It's the type of content you re-upload when they die.
Right.
And Vlad did an example of it on November 12th. Mo 3 was shot and killed on November 11th. 2 years ago.
Right.
On November 12th, Vlad uploaded a flashback that said Mo 3 on the rumors of him having money on his head.
You talking about when he was saying when he was talking about ain't nobody trying to kill me in my city and all that?
I can't remember what he said. I didn't click it to watch, but the title. On the anniversary of his death, you re-upload an old interview, and you call this like a memory thing, or I'm showing history.
He always do that though.
He always does, but that's what Joe Budden complaint was.
Right.
Like, you're purposely capitalizing off of black trauma. So people felt Joe Budden was wrong. He was out of line. He was tripping. He wasn't making sense. And see, I don't think people really understand what has just been shown with us with Kyrie. They say this is hate speech. This is dehumanization to tell me about how we own things and da-da-da-da. And we're in control, and y'all, we run the media. Da-da-da. They consider that hate speech or dehumanization. I heard Andrew Schultz tell Charlemagne that. So y'all gonna tell me a black man can't tell a white man who's covering rap and black people that, hey, I'm offended by you re-uploading content about a man who got shot in his head and died from a headshot on his anniversary of his death to your platform?
That's the shit that make it crazy.
When you can actually upload content about Mo3 talks about growing up in Dallas.
Fact.
Mo3 talks about getting signed. Mo3 talks about this. It was a lot of other shit. But you knew that doesn't make as much money as the headshot. That's what Joe Budden is calling out. And for my people to tell Joe Budden he's wrong for feeling a way about it, how can you tell a black man he's wrong about a white man pushing drama and gossip and bullshit in the black culture?
No, for real.
He has a right to feel that way. If a black man feels a way about a white man doing something in America, he has a way. Because like I said, my nigga, this shit is bigger than Adam. It's bigger than Vlad. It's bigger than Joe Budden. It's bigger than Studio 56. It's bigger than Kyrie, nigga. We are still treated and used as stools to get money, get rich off of, and not have full ownership and get the most of our likeness.
Man, it's human stock. You know what I'm saying? Just like having human cattle and shit. You know what I'm saying? They milk you and send you out to slaughter.
That's it.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
That's
man.
all it is. You know, shit, you come out the womb. You know what I'm saying? Your mama, she's an informant. She informs the government that you are here as a product. So go on, hook you up with a nice social security number and a birth certificate, and now you part of the system. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not here to sugarcoat that shit no more. You feel me, bro?
Right.
Like, that's just what I'm on. This is not me saying I can't be cool with white people. I'm forever cool with white people. I have white friends. White people support me in what I do. I'm not racist. Our parents don't raise us to be racist. I'm just saying, if a black man has a complaint about something a white man is doing and the looks of black people, Adam or Vlad don't have to change it. But Adam went in this interview and said that anybody complaining about this is a dumbass.
Oh no.
But guess what? If they complain about something, you're not gonna call them a dumbass.
Right.
Call that group a dumbass for complaining about what they doing. I bet you would never.
She don't agree with him, damn man.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? But see, they be showing their biasness and how they feel about us in certain situations and don't even realize it.
Yep.
They be showing it. Like, hey, bro, nah, man, these niggas are just not rappers. They are somebody's son. Y'all wouldn't let y'all kids get out here and do it. You wouldn't like it if it was going on with your kids. Mm-hmm. And it'd be different if 85% of your money wasn't made off black people.
All right.
If 85% of your likeness wasn't off of black people, then niggas wouldn't even have no comment about this shit because we wouldn't even be watching it.
No, for real.
That's the only point I was making on that part. That's why I had to tie all that in to the Kyrie shit and everything like that, man. So
makes sense. That's
just why I'm at. And like, I want to make this clear. They can feel how they want to feel. They don't have to stop doing it. But you have to be able to accept the criticism from a nigga. Because you covering a nigga's lifestyle.
See, motherfuckers just like to hold the mirror up at us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And have us look in it. But when we put that motherfucker back in their face, bro, they do not like that motherfucker.
Come on, bro.
They do not like looking at the man in the mirror who they are, bro.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we can. I don't know, bro. It's
they
like,
don't even want you to talk about slavery no more. Like,
that shit is crazy, bro.
Nigga, don't talk about slavery. Nah, my nigga, we gotta talk about it. They try, bro. They still using it today. What are y'all niggas not understanding?
They changed that shit to the jail.
Come on, my nigga, it's still going on.
Prison system.
The color, the judgment off of the color of your skin is going on, my nigga. When it's time to vote for the government, the people that run this country, like Kanye said, they separate black vote, black female vote, the Latino vote, and white vote.
Yep.
But guess what is the major conversation against the voting election? The black female vote and then the black male vote. They target that. So why is the color of skin and voting still discussed?
Bro, you gotta understand, because you know, everybody else is they steady. It's like it's a decline. In my eyes, it's a decline of certain people. You know what I'm saying, of this plane. They going extinct real slowly and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like we always been such a huge part of this country, bro.
Yeah.
Whether motherfuckers believe it or not, they can downplay it. They can try to call it this and call it that, but bro, we play such a major role. We always do. From economics, niggas, the economy, whatever you want, like fashion, hip hop, all that. You know what I'm saying? But morals, respect. You know what I'm saying? Leadership, like. We play a hell of a role, bro. We inspire motherfuckers from a spiritual level, nigga, all the way down.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying, in this country, bro. And they've been trying to hide it and disguise it for so long, but it's just we in a time now, bro, that we see through it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are understanding that contract that they came over the water with, that contract that we steady living up under and dying up under, that shit really don't mean nothing in our life for real.
Yeah, I'm not.
And we just accepting it.
Facts.
And the moment we stop accepting that and living by that, shit, it'll be a whole lot smoother.
And I keep telling people, you can feel how you want to feel about what I say when I speak on things. There's no negotiation with me anymore. I'll listen to you, but I'm never going to change my mind, because it's been demonstrated how people feel about our opinions of what we can and can't say. So guess what? If a black man has a complaint about something going on with the black people, if he can't comment on your people in a certain way, don't tell me shit. Simple and plain. That's just why I stand with that. So let's get into Jerry Springer, man. Jerry Springer say, hey man, he is responsible in admitting that he ruined people culture with the Jerry Springer show. Pop culture, people culture, and he said he hopes that hell is not too hot because he burns easy.
God damn.
I'll say this, Jerry Springer, just my opinion, I want to get y'all take. Was it a negative influence? Yes. But I wouldn't throw that all on him. Because we looked at it as entertainment.
It truly was entertainment.
Yeah,
you ever looked at the backstory of his show?
Nah, I never
how
did.
How they used to get the people to come and
do
all this shit. Everything was kind of
scripted.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. Yeah.
So
the older I got, I realized that it was scripted.
Right. I mean, I'm gonna put it like when he first came on, it was kind of like it was more of a push than scripted. Like just be a little bit more extra type shit. You know what I'm saying? But then it became more of a damn near like, hey, yeah, I need you to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it was a little fighting, you know what I'm saying? A little insect shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Weird relationships and shit, you know, big woman, little guy.
Yeah.
You know
Cheating
and shit, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, I mean, it was entertaining, bro.
See, you know what I think?
I think the Baby Daddy show, did a number.
More?
Yeah. That was a bad motherfucker.
But you know what I think he's saying? The popularity of his show inspired that type of content to come and be on mainstream TV.
I get it.
That's what he's saying. That's what I'm taking from it, because it did.
It really did.
So he's saying, like, by me having a successful show and me being successful and making this money off of this shit, I made it to where, hey, nigga, I'm now a factor into everybody else doing it.
Bro, you gotta think, a lot of things that transpired on his show, like
going on today,
is in reality TV for real
today.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and reality TV is the inspiration for how these girls and some of these dudes are really living out here today.
Yeah. Sad
your love and hip hops, your this and that. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, back then we had more of a balance of it, because we really kind of watched TV growing up, so we was able to watch your Full Houses, you know, your Full Houses, your all the you know, your Family Matters,
Full House,
your Will, what was
Fresh Princes
of Bel-Air. Even Martin showed a little bit of cool family and friend structure. You know?
Bro, you had a lot of shows like that though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hanging with Mr. Cooper, like you had a lot, and they was for all colors.
Fucking you had a gang of shit.
I used to look forward to getting off the school bus and just putting it on UPN.
I finna say, boy,
UPN, boy. You can let that shit shows back to back, and I would have errors, nigga, while I would watch the shows on UPN with like what's homie name from fucking God damn it, what movie was that nigga in, bro?
You talking about UPN shows?
Yeah.
I know you had one with the
twin, bright skinned little boy, Tierra Tamara brother.
Some Family Guy, Smart Guy, some shit.
One
like
of them
that.
motherfuckers, yeah. Smart guy.
Yeah.
So that. Smart Guy used to come on.
What's his name? One-on-one.
Flex.
Yeah.
He used to have him. You had girlfriends on that motherfucker. You had goddamn me. What else was on UP? Nigga used to watch UP.
And it used to be so crazy.
Was it like a football show or something on that shit? Like the game.
Yeah, they came later on.
Yeah,
did that come before high school or after high school? I can't remember.
It came like while we were in high school.
So
that shit came out a long time ago.
And I said to say, because it'll be times where I'll be on them shows, and then nigga, I catch myself flipping over here to watch Home Improvement.
Facts.
I'll be watching Home Improvement with the white people and shit like that.
Tim the Two-Man Taylor.
Yeah, nigga sitting in the garage and popping a little shit. Nigga flip over there watching a little bit of King of the Hill.
The nigga that didn't used to show his face and shit on that
motherfucker. The gate talking,
I'm trying nigga walk up holding something over his shit.
Yeah, nigga, every time. Even that nigga,
the King of the Hill was a bad motherfucker.
I'll flip over there to King of the Hill.
Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby.
What else used to come on? But there's a lot of wild shit that used to come on that the nigga used to just throw little shows. Nigga used to.
Hey, I'm just thinking, he really did inspire fucking a lot of this reality TV shit.
Nah, facts.
The fighting and shit.
That's what he said.
You know what I'm saying?
Nonsense.
The fucking fighting.
The nonsense.
The cussing. Yeah, Steve Harvey showed that too. Yeah, for shit show.
Romeo anniversary just passed too, man.
Yeah, man, they smoked that boy.
Yeah.
You know, that was crazy then.
That was crazy then, bro, when he got killed.
Yeah, that was fucking nuts.
Man, that was crazy, man. Shot and killed by somebody. They said somebody lied on him.
Yeah, a girl lied and said that he raped her.
Yeah, and they found out it wasn't true.
Found out it wasn't true, bro.
That's fucking crazy, bro. But nah, you right though, bro. Like Jerry Springer. I can just shout my nigga Jerry Springer. But Jerry Springer, for sure. And he came out and owned it. Like, damn, bro, I really set off a wave. And that nigga probably was just looking. Remember they did the movie?
Nah, facts.
All that shit.
He was a whole, like, when that shit caught on fire.
Yeah,
it was a big thing. And you gotta think we was young back then.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta think, bro, like that's a lot of years ago and his style of Content is like really popping for real.
Dr. Phil even. Then some people will try to do that same
What's
style.
his name? Steve? Remember Steve used to be on the show?
Steve Wilkos?
Yeah. He did more
his
like
own show.
Yeah, he more like a police ass show though. Like I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like his show for real. You know what I'm saying? He get too emotional and have motherfuckers on his shit crying and shit, and
he more of like a therapist.
Niggas raping they little sisters and shit. He had a bunch of fucked up shit on his shit. I ain't really get into his show.
For sure. I want to get into this topic for H-Town today, man. Cal Wayne.
H-Town.
Cal Wayne, me and Cal Wayne supposed to really did an interview by now, but I've been trying to get my shit together, which I'm going to line it up and get it rolling, man. But Cal Wayne went to Instagram, and I guess he just didn't like where the culture was going and everything of that nature. And he said this, man. And y'all tell me, and it's some H-Town shit. Cal Wayne is like, I told Cal Wayne, felt like you one of the lyricists I respect in the city. Like, lyrically, that nigga just raw, bro.
Bro, I was on fucking Holiday Unit, bro. I don't know if this nigga ever see this shit. Bro, niggas was like paying this nigga, trying to pay this nigga to rap, bro.
No
in
shit.
jail, nigga. I swear to God. You had niggas talking about it. They want the battle rap against this nigga and all type of shit. That nigga like, man, look, you gonna have to pay me, man. You know what I'm saying? On some fly shit, you feel me? But I felt that nigga though, cause I'm like,
it's a hustle,
shit, nigga. I don't be outside rapping for free. I ain't finna rap for free for you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Cal Wayne. I'll never forget that shit though, man. That nigga Weezy Low Cuz was down there. He'll tell you like, nigga, that nigga really like.
So y'all was all up there.
We was all right there together, nigga. Like, that nigga really. Yeah, man.
It's so crazy because I've been to Cal Wayne Hood a couple times. I've been through there before. They just riding through, you know, they right by TSU and everything. But I actually pulled up in they section to fuck with Obenair, Zeta Brick Boy. He got shot and killed out here a couple years ago. And, you know, he talked to me about that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't interview, no lie, bro. From they projects, I probably didn't interview 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 or 4 artists, you know what I'm saying, that I interviewed from their projects for sure, man. So, nah, man, shout out to them. You know, that's what George Floyd is from also. But he said this, and he talked to his side of town. He said, that shit we got going on in the hood, south side, ain't motion. It's hoe shit. I ain't seen a slab on the south in almost a year. Ain't been at a block party in 3 years. And them alphabet boys doing they pickups. I give flowers. I go to the north on the regular. Niggas outside. Slabs everywhere. I'm a city slicker and the earth my turf. And I really be everywhere. I'm disappointed in you niggas. I don't care who don't like it. Niggas don't want to get rich. They want to stick. And ain't even no bad bitches coming through no more. Nobody being booked for shows. And the OGs that gave up trying to talk to you niggas. Shaking my head. When the big artists come to the city, they telling them stay off the south. I'm a stand-up guy, and I'm outside and go play it however it play out. But iron sharpen iron. And I feel I owe it to the youngsters to tell them the real. Get back to the money, because this shit watered down and we losing like a motherfucker. Real big speaker. So, I'll tell you like this, though. I think when niggas come to Houston right now, Cal Wayne, they tell the niggas stay away from everywhere. This motherfucker. Especially the north side. But really to have a good time, you gotta go to the south to have a good time in Houston if you from out of town. Like, we got a couple of spots on the north. But what would you say? Prospect?
I ain't gonna lie. If you from out of town, bro,
gotta go to the south.
You can go anywhere you want to fucking go.
Facts.
It just depends on what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's all depending on what you into, man. You got some slow shit, you got some fast shit. You know what I'm saying? However your motion is, you can definitely find it from north to south, east and west. You know what I'm saying? I
feel what he's saying though. I'm to be serious.
But what he's saying,
that's 1,000%. I feel him. That's their hood. We not from the south.
Hey, what the news line say though?
Yeah.
What the murder shit say? Where all the killings shit be coming from?
South,
man. Listen, that man ain't lying, man. That man.
They making it seem like a war zone.
Yeah. That man.
The beast, the drama. He's saying, hey, bro, ain't nobody focused on the money no more. H-Time, we always had our bullshit going on.
It always got to the
break. But it never fucked up the money. Now I feel like the bullshit, the street shit for certain niggas, I be hearing the energy in the streets like, bro, y'all focused on this more than the money?
No, for real.
How dare you niggas?
It's like, damn. Why? Ain't nothing cool about that. Especially for grown men to be on that type of time. It's like, niggas want to be more gangster than rich. That's how I be looking at it sometimes.
Niggas be asshole backwards, man.
I can't understand that one.
And he calling it from his hood. That's his hood. That's his section. That shit kind of was the talk today. I feel like as some H-Time niggas, we got to speak on that, bro. Because I be seeing that type of energy. And I ain't finna put that on the South. I'm just saying.
Nah, because on the South, these little niggas be out here dry than a motherfucker.
Dry.
I'm talking about.
Going to jail about nothing.
Bro, nigga be hopping out the car with a motherfucking gun.
Come on.
With a clip longer than my motherfucking arm hanging out that bitch looking for some bullshit.
Yep.
And I be like, bro, you dry than a bitch, bro. You tripping.
Gonna catch you a dry ass case, my nigga.
Nigga dry ass pop your stupid ass because they feel threatened because you got all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And they know your stupid ass can't use it. For real, you know what I'm saying? You just got this hoe.
And I try to tell niggas, bro, like, get to that bag, bro. Cal Wayne ain't lying. Some people so deep in this shit, they can't even focus on the bag now. Yeah. So niggas got to talk to that next generation, man.
Nah, for real. But you know, a lot of the times, man, these niggas, man, usually, and this is me, man. I done learned, man, if you can talk to both sides, you know what I'm saying, and really talk to them, not be dick ride one side and then trying to holler at one side. You know what I'm saying? Like, really are trying to straddle the fence on both sides. Like, bro, you gotta really just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it real with these young niggas, man. Let them know what it is and what it ain't, bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to pick up the tool. You know what I'm saying? But it's everything that come after that shit.
Yeah.
Everything that come after that shit, bro. It's death either way, jail either way. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot of hurt. It's a lot of sorrow with that shit. You know what I'm saying? These boys, they shit. They act like this shit is
video game.
Is a reset button on this motherfucker. Yeah. Like, oh, I can start over again tomorrow. I ain't tripping.
Shit.
You know that going on. Twan, man, take us out with the sports, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to the U of H Cougars, man, on the basketball side and the football side. On the basketball side, they ranked number 3 in the nation. So, you know what I'm saying? Big ups for that. Shout out to them boys for that. And on the football side, man, they played a hell of a game Saturday against Temple, bro. I'm talking, it was like back and forth type shit, man.
Temple.
Yeah, Temple University, man. And ULH ended up pulling it out at the end, bro. And that was like, it was a dope ass game. It was one of the best games I saw Saturday, man. And that game, Alabama and Ole Miss was a bad motherfucker. Oregon and Washington was a bad motherfucker. Washington ended up pulling that motherfucker out like at the end. As did Alabama, man. Man, Saturday was a good day, man. Saturday was a good day. Sunday, man, the game of the day in the NFL was, in my opinion, was the Bills and the Vikings. I mean, this nigga Justin Jefferson, man. I'm talking about, say this youngster here is hard, man. When I say this motherfucker's hard, man, just go look at the catch he made in the fourth quarter, like about 2 minutes ago. It was like, like that Odell motherfucker, like the one Odell had against the Cowboys, man. I'm talking about, I rewinded that bitch like 5 times. I was like, nah, cause I was really trying to see that he catch the motherfucker, and he cuffed that bitch. He cuffed that bitch.
That was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, man. I say, ooh, man, Damn, I can't think of bro name, but this youngster for the Green Bay Packers, man, he went the fuck off. He went the fuck off number 9. I think it was Tristan something, man. Bro went the fuck off, man. I think Aaron Rodgers done found him a young one, man. He done found him a young one, man. And they was down 28-14 at the start of the fourth quarter to the Cowboys, and I don't know what happened, bro. Aaron Rodgers happened, bro. They like, really, it wasn't even really just all Aaron Rodgers. It was that running game. Like, they was running over the Cowboys, running through them, running around them, all kind of shit, man. The Cowboys defense ain't looking shit like it was looking at the beginning of the season, man. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that shit plays out, man. the nightcap was the 49ers and the Chargers, man. I was going back and forth between that game and the Lakers and the Nets game last night. That was a pretty good game, bro. San Francisco ended up pulling it out like 22-16, I believe. The Nets and the Lakers was a good game on the NBA side, man. That's really about the only NBA action I caught this weekend. Russell Westbrook caught KD slipping and slapped that motherfucker. I'm talking about knocked that motherfucker into the stands. I was like, all right, I see you, Westbrook, man. And I like what's going on in LA, bro. I like how he's kind of falling into his role. He kind of like understanding the shit like, this what it's gonna take for us to win. I gotta play this role, and you know what I'm saying, I want to see how that shit progresses as the season goes on, man. But shout out to the Lakers, man. The Lakers won, I believe, 116-103, man. I really didn't catch too much else. My Steelers beat the Saints, man. So that was dope. We needed that win, bad in the motherfucker. TJ Watt finally came back. Well, we needed bro. We needed bro bad in the motherfucker, man. What I'm trying to say, man. We needed bro, man. He made like all the difference in the world on the defense, bro. And that shit is crazy how one motherfucker, it's 11 people that play defense, but one motherfucker can make that much of a difference, man.
Facts, though.
Man, I'm talking about, what? Nigga, I was watching that shit, like, watching the replays of the shit, and I was like, God damn, what? Woo, man, I'm glad you back, man. I'm glad you back, man. But man, shit, man. Shout out to the Texans, man. The Texans played the Giants, bro. One thing about the Texans, man, they might do a lot of losing, but them motherfuckers don't never give up. They always play tough, bro, and I gotta respect that shit, man. Cause they really supposed to win that game yesterday, man. It's just like it's like it's just the tables didn't turn their way, man. But them motherfuckers, they do not give up, bro. And I respect that shit, man. So hopefully, like next season, man, you know they can turn all these 1-score, 3-point, 6-point losses into wins, man. Like kind of like how the Vikings doing this year. Like last year they was doing a lot of losing one possession games, and this year like shit, them boys 8-1. 8-1, man. They ain't losing these one possession games. So, but shout out to the Texans, man. I just had to, get them boys some respect, man, because they don't do no giving up, man. And hopefully next year will be better for them, man.
For sure, man. Anything else, y'all? That's it.
Another shout out to the Astros, man. Shout out to Mattress Mac, man.
Yeah, I seen that boy coming with the real barrel full of money, man. Hey, shout out Kodak Black too. I seen him pull up out here.
He was out here this weekend.
He had a Texas run. He had like 3 shows in Texas this week. That's why he was out here. I don't know why he was out here. Shout out to Kodak Black.
Every time I hear his name, I think about that shit, man.
Every time.
Any new music before we go? Anybody got into anything new musically?
Man, no, I really ain't get into nothing.
I've been so busy and tired up, bro. I don't be having time to really.
I'm gonna have to go look and I know some new shit dropped, but I didn't get on to it. I get on the shit like late. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, I've been catching like, and I ain't gonna lie. This something I really don't like.
Yeah.
The way how the shorts, reels, and TikTok shits work for real. Because nigga, that shit'll pipe up a fucking song, nigga.
Oh, and it don't be nowhere, and it don't be nothing for real.
Nigga. Then when you go like try to listen to the song, it's just that one part is loud, and then the song probably just be really cool as hell.
Yeah, that be happening.
Or the fucking artist for real, you be like.
No, that is something that has been discussed for real. Where
I'm
there's so many
artists, really like this shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of artists that are viral on TikTok. They shit hitting on there, but when you listen to it, it's like, oh, this guy's not really good. Like,
it'd be so small. They'll take like the highlight of a song because it sounded like it could be a transition. It could be any little thing.
Yeah.
Even like old ass songs, like they remixing old songs,
right?
And either speeding them bitches up, slowing them down, adding shit to them, but they making them bitches pop again. But then when you go, it's like that shit really ain't even. It ain't even a real thing for real. You
TikTok, the new hustle.
Man, they is hustling the shit out of real nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Cause nigga, I clicked on this one. I kept hearing it. Yeah. So I'm like, man, let me go listen to this shit. Man, I listened to this shit, wasted part of my life, man.
I could not get into TikTok for some reason.
Wasted a part of my life, bro.
I can't get it. I need to though. I got so much content. I need to start uploading on that.
You gonna go on that bitch and go crazy. You gonna fall into the algorithm, bro, and it's just gonna be like.
I got the account. Everybody been sending me. Bro, I know, bro. It's like
nigga, I be sending you shit on that.
Like, and I got two females I know be sending me shit.
Right.
And they be like on that bitch all day, nigga, just sending me shit. I be like, bro, I don't be on TikTok like that, but they keep sending me shit that one phone to be logged out the account. I gotta try to re-find the password to get back in. It be like, God damn, but I don't be want to not read that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or not being able to respond to it. But nah, man, we here. Shout out to Pete on the ones and twos, Pookie to my left, Twan to my right. Episode 120, we here. Studio 56 podcast, man. Y'all.